Hello guys, Garcia here. Welcome back to Oblivion. So today guys, we'll be completing the city quest for Bruma. So the quest we are missing here is the one against Rainiel Draelus. So I think the guy's a vampire, if I'm not mistaken. This quest actually has a time limit. So I actually need to get the quest and start doing it right away. So let's just talk to anybody here. I think I already have the topic.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
Okay. Rainiel Draelus.
Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us.
Oh man.
Apparently Braden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures and Rainiel slew him. Kind of strange, though. I never figured Braden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such a likable fellow.
Kind of suspect.
You too.
A Brotherhood betrayed. Oh, she's still here. Was not me. The guard did it. Alright, so...
Hello.
Probably, I think, as far as I remember, we need to check out the scene of the crime first. Am I using the correct quest marker here or not? Yes, actually. So this is the house? Yeah. Alright. So I think at the moment, like you get the quest, the counter is already rolling, so... I need to do this real quick. Hello?
You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves, our Rainiel Draelus, will be allowed access.
Okay, so I need to convince the guy
ahead.
first. Let's see. Alright, so right and down are the bad ones.
Well done. What a great story. No, well, not funny. Not even a little bit.
Oh, not even a little bit. Come on, man.
That's just talk.
I'm trying.
That's just... Ugh, really now.
There you go, it
You're
worked.
such a charmer. I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway.
It already has.
Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Rainiel Draelus, we may never have uncovered the truth. Let me explain.
How about this lady?
In the last week or so, we've found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Rainiel arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you, so you can see we really don't need any help, but thanks for the offer.
Okay. It seems that everything's under control. Braden?
As far as I know, he was a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are masters of deception, so I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, you guess.
Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
Okay,
Perhaps you can help me.
I hope so. So yeah. She's probably going to tell us that it's very weird.
I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me.
Okay, please calm down. I want to help.
Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast.
So tell me what happened.
I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Braden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Rainiel Draelus. He said he was a vampire hunter, and that Braden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Rainiel, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Rainiel convinced Carius that Braden was a vampire.
So the evidence looks bad for Braden?
Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous. And another thing. The guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Braden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Rainiel character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. Look, there isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name.
All right, I'll try.
I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I swear he's a liar.
Okay.
I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
So, any new revelations in your investigation?
Not yet.
I'm sure Erlene is very upset. She'll be safe, though. Rainiel has confirmed with us that she isn't infected. Her accusations that Rainiel is lying is not surprising. At this point, she's so upset that she'll say anything to deny what really happened. I suppose if I found out a loved one was something as horrid as a vampire, I'd find any excuse not to believe it either.
Okay.
I'll warn you about one thing. I understand you wanting to help Erlene by checking up on Rainiel. We have it on good authority from officials in a neighboring city that Rainiel is what he says he is. So I'm not sure what you're trying to prove. I am only allowing you to do this investigation, and I use that term very loosely, because Erlene is so distraught.
All right.
Keep up the good work, I suppose.
Okay, so I need to find some sort of clue here. I cannot open anything right now because everything, as you can see, is marked as an item that could be stolen.
Excuse me.
So
Hello.
either I need to come here later or I need to get this information from someone else that's not inside the house here. So repeated tampering with Braden Corp is a crime. Alright.
Oh, you're back.
Oh, I can
Hello.
actually open the basement. That's interesting. Let's check. Some CSI working going on here. The bagger. So this is where he was quote unquote stashing the bodies. Virtue, Lord Gaze, handbill. Urn, vase. Hey, that looks a lot like the fence here in Bruma, Ongar. Just a slightly older version of him. Let me actually check this chest here real quick. So I do remember a specific detail of the quest. But before I try that, I'm trying to check everything else here. One thing that I know about the quest is that the Rainiel Draelus dude, or Draelus, he actually...
Do you have any...
He actually
I know I sound desperate, but I know
sleeps
I'm
in
right.
the tavern here in Bruma. I don't know if I need to talk to someone to actually get that. That's very funny that there's a coffin right outside the... I think this is a Better Cities thing. It's not a vanilla thing. So unique detail here. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the tavern right away to see if I can get some info on the guy. Let me talk to one of the guards first.
Something to report? Yes. The vampire hunter. As far as I know, apparently Braden Lyrian was... He seemed to be...
Yeah, nothing special.
Bye.
Dialogue is basically the same. So I haven't been to the tavern.
You. I'm Hunman. I'm a pro...
Sure, I want to know what you know about this.
You see...
Yeah, everybody...
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Everybody's going to have the same dialogue lines, I guess.
Farewell. Hi there. What? What have you been up to? There are rumors have the eyes of a great
Ongar.
What can I do?
What about Braden?
I know I may be out of line by saying this, but I think the city guards may be wrong. It's hard to imagine Braden was a vampire. I could have sworn I saw him outside in the daylight before. Unless he just got that disease very recently, I'd say they were mistaken. When I heard Raynil killed him, I didn't know what to think. But after your visit here, I'm beginning to wonder. I usually don't give out that kind of information.
I see, so let's just get some speechcraft going here. Alright, the bad ones are left and up.
Yeah. No more. You're... That works for me. I usually don't...
I need more.
Good journey to you.
Thank you.
What can I do for you today?
I need some info.
Raynil's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. Here's the key. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
There goes, so we have a great ally here. We know this place very well because early in the game, we stole a lot of stuff, and we stole from a lot of people here in Bruma. And we always came here to sell the stuff to Ongar, the fence, from the Thieves Guild. So this is basically our home turf here. Last room. So I've entered Raynil's room. I should carefully search the place for anything suspicious. Okay, so let's search. Cupboard. Nothing. Bed. Book. Galaborn's journal. So I've discovered a small journal in Raynil's room at the inn. Seems he was part of a group of adventurers who uncovered an artifact of some sort from some alien ruins. They all agreed to stash the artifact in a cave until more research could be done about it. Each of them took a key to the chest it was secured in. The two other members of the group were Braden and someone named Galaborn. Need to find out more about Galaborn to confirm my suspicions about Raynil. Okay. So I found something fishy here, finally.
I'm really tired.
Oh, sorry, this is the wrong guy.
Shut up. What can I do for you today?
Galaborn?
Galaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynil told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynil and his so-called accomplishment. And nothing else I can tell you about him. He comes and goes and doesn't talk to people much.
Okay.
Just look for me if you need anything else.
Skingrad, huh? Playing Galaborn. I think Braden's using the vampire as a cover, yes. It's time to speak to Carius Cornelius. Which is the investigator, I guess. Not doing a great job, I believe. So I don't remember if there's like a mechanism to like direct you to the tavern. But I did remember that there was something in the tavern.
So,
Yes.
how do you know about that? Ah, too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Galaborn was killed by Raynil not too long ago. Geliborn was a vampire as well, obviously.
I disagree.
What do you mean, you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Geliborn was not a vampire?
Well, there you go.
I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olev's Tap and Tack in 1 hour.
Okay, 1 hour. Go.
Do you have any more questions? I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
I thought I could like give her updates, but apparently only at the end of the quest. Alright, so let's just go to the place and wait for an hour. Kind of a weird place to meet for like an official discussion, the tavern. But hey. Let's see if that was enough.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Geliborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him.
Okay, so let's go.
Please hurry.
What's the latest?
Raynal may make a break for
We're
you
all
on the
talking
road
about
at
the
any moment.
Emperor's murder. We have no emperor.
When the guy like he said out loud, "What's the latest?" I thought he was referring to this quest here. All right, so we have 1 day to go here. Luckily, we already have this location in our quest log here. Not quest log, in our map. I don't think I'm going to need more arrows than I have here. I don't have a lot. I didn't get more arrows after the last quest. So hopefully this is enough. I think it's only one guy. I don't know if he has like several other companions. Probably not. Alright. Ready? And sneaky. I like this quest a lot, by the way. I know we've been like hearing dialogues non-stop for a while, but this quest has so much like world building to it. About Skingrad and the guard and how they operate, you know, and the info that you can get before you come back and talk to the guy, to Caius, I think. And then he tells you, oh, you should know about this, but since you heard about that, then I can talk about this particular subject, in the case of like Geliborn, right? So it's a very interesting quest. And we can get some justice in this one, hopefully. I'm here.
Congratulations. I had a feeling you would catch on sooner or later. Leaving that journal behind was a stupid mistake on my part. I saw you enter Olaf's Tap and Tack before I could get there, and I knew that I had to sneak out of Bruma somehow. It was only a matter of time before you or Carius figured it out. No matter. After I've killed you, I won't need my vampire hunter ruse any longer.
So you will not surrender then?
Certainly not. I'm surprised Carius didn't send the entire city watch up here. But then I would have seen that coming, I suppose. I expected to lay low for a while and then be on my way. So again, I underestimated you. This leaves me with little choice. Either I fight you now and have a chance at freedom, or I surrender and rot in a city dungeon. I prefer the chance for freedom.
Alright, so this is your last chance?
Yes, I suppose it is. Well then, we've talked enough. Only one of us will walk out of here alive this day. Good luck.
That's a very interesting guy. He's like so formal in a weird way. So I've located Reno in Boreal Stone Cave. He refused Jesus to surrender, choosing instead to attack me. So I was forced to kill him to defend myself. I cannot recover the artifact. Okay. Throw Reno. Some mithril stuff. So I guess he's one of those guys that doesn't scale a whole lot, you know? Just a little bit. Oh, give me the arrow. I want that. There's a shield. I'm trying to get it. Or not. Well, whatever. Opening the waterlogged chest with all 3 keys, I discovered the artifact to be an amulet. Seems fairly unremarkable, and I am unsure of its function. I think I should bring it back to Erlene. Yes. Mundane. I doubt it. I doubt this is so mundane. Especially because of the trouble this guy went through to actually keep it. Luckily, I don't need to worry about becoming a vampire again. If you guys remember, we did the whole thing with the Deep Scarn Hollow. We healed the vampirism that I got in the Maroon's Razor quest in the Sunday Cliff Watch. So now, I should be, as far as I understand like the rules of the game, I should be immune to vampirism. But I guess we'll find out in due time. Also, it was very late that I got the vampirism thing. I've been fighting vampires for so long, and only recently I became a vampire myself.
By the 9 divines.
The Grand Champion. I sometimes forget that I'm the Grand Champion. Speaking about Grand Champion, we should go to the arena to do that weekly quest. But the thing is that I need to use a console, and I don't remember the command. I'll have to check again. The command to, like, remove the collision.
What news do you bring? Yes, I remember Braden mentioning that name once.
Yes.
I knew I'd recognized Raynil. I think when I first met Braden many years ago, he introduced me to him. They were part of some sort of brotherhood. They would roam Cyrodiil in search of legendary treasures and the like. The only reason he stopped doing that is because we got married and he wanted to settle down. I'm afraid, thanks to Raynil, that time is lost.
Yes. Here.
Long ago, I made a promise to Braden. I promised to never reveal to anyone what I'm about to reveal to you now. However, because you've avenged his unjust death, I feel that Braden would understand why I'm breaking that pact. Braden told me about this amulet when they first brought it home from whatever distant land it came from. He never really trusted anyone else in the group, and before he secured the treasure in that cave, he had a special enchantment placed upon it. The magic masks the true identity of the item. All it takes is a simple command word, and the amulet would be restored to its true state.
So, did the word die with Braden?
No. He always feared this day would come. He left me knowledge of that word in the event that he died, and I came into possession of the keys. If the other members of Braden's group were still alive, and I on my deathbed, only then would I pass the knowledge on to them. If you'd give me that amulet, I would like to show you what you've recovered.
Sure, there you go.
Thank you. I will now speak the word Brotherhood. Here is the amulet back. It's as beautiful as it was the day I remember seeing it long ago. I want you to keep it, as I have no use for this anymore. I'm certain that's what I want, and I'm certain that's what Braden would want. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope that the amulet helps keep you safe on whatever roads you may travel.
Sure.
I'm glad he's dead. I know that's a horrible thing to say, but I think you understand.
Sure. Alright, so we got it.
Justice has been done.
Man, but that word is so simple. How the hell they wouldn't like guess that? I have no idea. Where is it? I guess it's this one? Phylactery? Ring of the Viper Eye. Yeah, I guess so. If that's the case, then that's really not that great. But at least we don't need to go back home because we are doing super fine here in terms of space. Let me see if I can actually talk to the guard one last time here to tell him the resolution of my investigation here.
Good evening.
What brings you to me this... Although we can't go back and undo what's been done, I feel justice has been served and Braden's soul may rest with ease. You did what had to be done. There should be no regrets or doubts in your mind about it. Raynal was an evil Dunmer, and he deserved that fate.
Okay, there you go. So I'm on the clear.
Have you ever considered a job in law enforcement?
Not really. I am the leader of so many guilds by now that the last thing I would need is an extra job. Okay guys, so I think we're done with Bruma here. Obviously there's like the Better Cities mod, so I would probably have to like off screen walk around the city to see if I can get some extra quests. Especially from the new buildings, there's a bunch of them here. But we'll do that later. So now let's go to Chedenhall. I remember 2 quests here in Chedenhall too, but there may be some more. I remember that the quest that has like that has a dude. The quest is about a dude that is stuck in a painting, if I'm not mistaken. An artist.
It's you. Hi.
That quest that has the painted trolls. And there's also a quest that involves the guard, if I'm not mistaken. A quest about corruption. Alright, so let's do it. So let's talk to this guard here and let's see if he can give me some light.
We're always on duty.
Rife Lathandas.
Rife Lathandas is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil. Sadly, he's gone missing. His wife Tivila is beside herself with grief.
Crash, sorry. Hey guys, I'm back. So I have been crashing for a few minutes now, trying to talk to this guy here. Every time I talk to him and get the Rife dialogue, it's not working. The game is crashing. So you know what? I'm just gonna go to either the Mages Guild or the Fighters Guild because I can sleep anywhere here. I'm going to wait for the morning. Let me see. Mages Guild. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you get like stuck in a dialogue because like the characters just give you a crash every time you speak to them. So I have no idea what's causing that. So I'm just going to talk about this with a different NPC in a different instance, meaning like inside of one of the guilds, for example. Maybe it's because it's raining. Who knows? I'm going to find a mage here and I'm just going to talk to the mage about it. Then I can go straight to the guy's house. Forgot where the stairs are. Oh, here. Yeah. Alright, so we have... you. Perfect. This is the lady that helped us in the recommendations quest for the Mages Guild.
I hope I can help. Rife.
Hey guys, back again. So I have been having a crash every time I try to get this quest from anybody. So I tried talking to everybody here around town. And frankly, every time I talk about the damn painter, the quest crashes. So I tried to use the console to actually get the quest without talking to anybody. And that is crashing the game too. So I skipped the stage. I went straight to the stage in which I need to actually talk to the wife of the guy. and she's going to explain me that the guy is stuck inside a painting. That is also not working. So nothing is working for this quest here, to be honest. So instead of just like hanging around Shading Hall here trying to make this work forever, let's just go to another city, and hopefully later on either this will fix itself, or maybe the guy is dead or she's dead, I don't know. So I'll troubleshoot this later. So let's just go to a different city. But this is the first time I've ever seen this before. Actually, I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, I think this is actually the first time I've ever seen a case in which like a quest is broken and you try to use the console to either like skip a stage or to actually use the console to get the quest because you can't get it via normal means. And also using the console is breaking the game too. Is breaking the game too, actually. So I'm not sure exactly what I should do here. So for now, let's just skip this. I'll deal with this in the future. It's just like a city quest, so it's not going to break like any quest lines. But it's concerning. That's the first quest so far in the playthrough, in which we have had like such a drastic problem. But let's continue here. So in Coral, we have that quest that the girl is abducted.
You told her. What have you done? I'll be ruined. Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, this is from other quests actually. So I need to go to the store. What's the name of the store? Is this one? No, it isn't. Or maybe it is. Damn, because of the Bellasis mod, I don't know. I think Northern. That doesn't sound too Argonian for me. So in this city, oh, it actually is here. So we have her quest. Her daughter.
Is free. What do you want?
Her daughter was abducted by someone. I don't know who. There's this quest, and there's also a quest that actually requires a lot of like investigation in the castle. You need to find clues and stuff. So we'll try to do that one too, but let's do this one first.
Only the finest way.
Missing daughter.
That's right. My daughter Dharma never came back from Hackdirt. I'm dreadfully worried something may have happened to her. Can you help?
Sure. Yes.
I can't thank you enough for your kindness. She was supposed to make a delivery to Atira Moslin in Hackdirt, so I would start there.
Okay.
In case it may be useful, she was with Blossom, her horse, I mean. Dharma loves that animal and would never willingly abandon her.
Okay. What about Hackdirt?
A rather isolated village south of Coral. We do some business with the trader there. Small volume, but she pays well. Normally I make the deliveries, but I wasn't feeling well, so Dharma insisted on going this time. I do hope nothing has happened to her.
Alright, we'll see. Joffrey.
An old cleric with that name comes in now and then. Lives southeast of town on the Black Road at Waynon Priory.
Oh, I see. So she's just going to direct me to the guy.
Farewell.
Such a weird line of dialogue. But then I remember that we are in Coral. And the Priory is like right here, right? Yeah. So not that weird. Is this her horse? I doubt. Alright, so let's see.
Spends all day in the town.
I do remember that the entire town is weird. Everybody's suspicious in the entire town. Looks like an old school horror movie. But I don't actually remember an adventure. But I don't actually remember why they abduct her in the first place. So we'll find out. So you guys know me. I just walk around. No horses. The world is loading. Obviously I'm editing this video here, but man, I tried a bunch of different things. I tried like for like 20 minutes. I tried like different, you can use a command like this, for example. You can go like set stage, then you choose the code of the quest, and then in which stage you want the quest to be. So I tried skipping several stages to be able to actually do the quest, but it doesn't work. So either I'll have to ignore this quest or I have to complete it via console. Both are terrible. So what I'm hoping here is that with time and like by doing other quests in other cities, I might get like a the game like might be kind to me and eventually fix itself. But also it could be a case that either she is dead or something's blocking the path to the painting, so the guy is stuck there and I can't enter. So maybe that broke the quest, I'm not sure. But as I said, this is the first time anything like that happened in this entire playthrough. And yeah, something's chasing me. Oh. Good boy. Oh, there's a lot back there. Hunting season, I think. Okay. So I'm pretty sure this quest will require a little bit of investigation too. Which is cool. These city quests are all good for the most part. Some of the better quests in the game. Because most of them have a lot of story attached to them. You can talk to several different characters and so on. You can like get involved with the city. Oh, don't kill NPCs, man.
Why do you bother me? Go away. I'm waiting.
Hackdirt.
Outsiders came and burned our town years ago. Ruined us. But we'll get ours back one day soon.
Okay, so as you can see,
Go bother someone else.
not welcoming.
What can I do for you? I got nothing to say to you, stranger. Outsider,
Let me try to win this guy over.
say what you're going to say.
Okay. So up and right.
Right? You've got a point.
Hmm.
I can't argue. My life is drab and wretched. I can't argue with that. That's just not my... You've got... Not now. Not later.
Not ever. I see.
My... You've got a point.
And now let me use the spell too.
Bye. You know, I got nothing to say to you.
Yeah, it doesn't work. Alright.
Goodbye.
So I guess I just need to talk to the lady in the store. So as you can see, just a small village.
A pleasure to see you.
Has a temple. Or a chapel. Oh, here's the place. There you go.
Go on.
Chill.
I don't know any Dharma. If you're talking about that cursed Argonian swindler from Coral, I'd like to know where she is too. She never showed up. How am I supposed to run a shop without any merchandise? You tell her I want half off on my next delivery.
Okay. So she doesn't know?
We scrape by. Not that we've ever had naught but trouble from outsiders like you. You'd best be moving on if you know what's good for you.
Alright, so everybody's annoying.
Make it quick.
And she has nothing interesting here?
Just leave.
Chill. How the hell are you going to sell anything if you tell your customers to leave? Let's try the chapel. Maybe a nice priest would help us here. No one here. Alright, so we have the... What else here? Oh,
I don't have time for you.
I'm trying to enter, lady. I probably need to find her horse, actually. You know what? Before I talk to these people, let me actually try to find a horse around here. Probably is the first step of the quest, to find that horse. Oh, caverns. Probably that's where they are keeping her, right? Div. Funny. Should be here somewhere. Oh, there it is. So I found Dharma's horse behind Muslims' dry goods, or Muslims. Although a true Muslim already told me she never arrived. I see. So let's go. Blossom.
Good to see you.
If you make it quick. I already told you she... That's my horse. Owned it for years. Now either buy something or get out.
What a line.
Say what you're going to say.
I don't know if this is going to work here, but I need to try. So up
That's a bit...
and left.
You're a big fat liar. I won't fight you. Don't make me laugh. You're a big fat liar. You're a Was that? You win this one.
I am the liar, really.
That's great. How's it? You're good. I already told.
How can I help? You know. Shh. We can't talk here. They'll get suspicious. The girl is in danger. Meet me tonight after dark in my house. I'll leave the door unlocked. Don't be late.
Oh, okay. I found the right guy, thankfully.
You too.
Okay. So this guy knows what's up. That's why his house is slightly outside of the whole hamlet here. Okay, so let's wait. At night, I'm gonna guess 8 hours, maybe. So I'm still bothered about the damn painter quest. I actually like that quest. Hopefully I can fix it somehow. Okay. Jesus, what the hell is this place? My God.
You came. Good. I don't have much time. I have to get to the gathering before I missed.
So what happened?
You have to believe me. I didn't know what they were planning. They want to bring back the Deep Ones. I thought I did too, but she's so innocent. They've got her down in the caverns. They're going to sacrifice her, you understand? You've got to save her. Here, take this key. It'll open any of the trapdoors down to the caves. Every house in town has one. The one in Moslin's Inn is your best bet, nearest where she's being held. The middle of the night, when everyone's at the gathering. Good luck. You will save her, won't you? I gotta go now.
Okay, who are the Deep Ones?
I don't know much. Never seen them myself. Our grandfathers first found them, I think, digging in the mines. They helped us, made us rich. But there was a terrible price. Blood. And worse.
Who are the Brethren?
Those of us who've changed the most, we call the Brethren. Live down in the caves, to be nearer the Deep Ones. They don't like the sunlight much. Dangerous, too. You'll want to avoid them if you can help it.
Okay. What about the caverns?
Caves run all beneath the town. Some natural, some dug over the years since we found the Deep Ones. Every house has an entrance now.
All right.
Good luck, stranger. It's time for you to go.
He's treating me like I trespassed. But he asked me to come. Okay. So let's try to find the entrance at the inn. But man, the Deep Ones, that really got deep pretty fast. Oh, there you go. Alright, so I need to cancel my light here. Let's go with Night-Eye. Oh, he gave me the key. Sure. Alright, so if they attack me, I'll just have to kill them, I guess. but I'm not sure if that's going to be necessary. Oh, there she
Please,
is.
let me out of here. You must help me escape. I think these creatures plan to do something horrible to me tonight.
They do, actually. Not yet.
What are you doing? My mother owns
I know.
Please hurry back. You're my only hope.
I mean, I think I can already release her here. I don't see why not. Maybe I need to do something first?
Thank you. Let's get out of here.
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, that was easy. I thought that would be way bigger.
Can't leave her here.
Your horse. I forgot which side she is. Everybody must be down there, so I think I can remove the stealth from her. Oh, there she is.
What should I do?
Follow me.
Sounds good. I'm right behind you.
Cool. I don't know if I can fast travel here. Let's find out. These are the most annoying types of quests that exist in gaming. So if I can avoid doing this, then I'll definitely do that. Oh, there you go. Oh, I need to fix her first.
Thank you for rescuing me. My mother will be so pleased when we arrive back in Coral safe and sound. Let's go.
Need to fix the double face bug here. As you can see, she was talking with one face and the other face was just not moving.
It's you. Hi.
Ugh. Let's use light. There you go. Here. Oh, this is detect trap. They have the same icon.
My hero.
Oh, there you go. She fixed herself. Great.
Be seeing you. Thank you. Thank you. I can never repay you for your gift of my daughter's life, but you have my friendship and gratitude to the end of my days.
Okay. So that's it, I guess. Oh, she gave me a mercantile level. That's actually bad. Because I just leveled up.
You in some of my fine wares.
That is actually not good. Damn it. Oh, she sells tents. That's cool. We'll try those later. Oh man.
The best dog. You too.
I wish I knew that beforehand, so we lost a level here basically. I won't be able to train for this level. Man, I had no idea she would give me a skill level. But yeah, whatever. We'll deal with this later. Now let's go get the second quest that we can do here in Chaining Hall. Let's talk to a guard. Let's see if we're going to bug out again. Oh, did that lady just disappear? She did, man. Did she enter the tavern or?
Of course, I prefer the taste of sheep. I'm at your service.
Rumors?
Have you seen Valis Adil recently? You too.
My name is Yugal Belet.
Oh, the Germain brothers, I see.
Yes, it's quite odd. Reynold, who I've bumped into several times in Coral, acted like I was a complete stranger. Also, he seemed sober, which is a refreshing change. Usually, Reynold is stumbling around Coral drunk as can be. Very odd. But then it's really none of my business.
There you go. So we got another quest.
Good day.
But I'm pretty sure that that quest I was talking about the castle, is here in Coral. Let me try to remember. I'm sure it's not in Skingrass, it's not in Breville, it's not in Leowen. Could be in Chedenhall. But I'm almost 100% sure it's in Coral, actually. I want to do that one first before we do the Germain Brothers quest. That one I've done many times. Probably we need to go to the castle.
A pleasure to...
Just a random new NPC from the mods. Where's the castle? Oh, it's this building here, but I need an entrance. It's pretty late. But maybe I'll find someone walking around inside. Oh my god, that's so annoying. There you go.
Greetings.
You've got some nimble fingers.
Nimble fingers, huh? Barracks. North View. Great Hall.
What have you been getting into?
Nothing. Man, that lost level is very annoying. I was not expecting that. Should have looked.
Hail, Sir Knight.
So let's see if someone can give me the quest here.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Countess Valga of Coral. I wish I had time to chat, but I'm afraid I'm in the middle of an investigation.
Oh, okay. Investigation,
You seem the trusting type. Perhaps you can assist me.
I guess.
It seems someone has taken away an heirloom that is quite dear to me. I want you to help me recover a stolen painting.
Oh, another painting. Awesome.
The painting was of my lost love, the Count Valga, and it has been stolen from my bedchamber.
I see.
If you find the painting and bring the culprit to justice, you shall be justly rewarded. What say you?
Alright. I'd be glad to help.
Very well. I suggest you begin to gather clues. And I warn you, do not accuse the wrong person, or I shall be quite cross with you.
Okay.
Here are some keys. They should allow you access to many of the restricted areas in Castle Coral.
Okay.
The painting is all I have left that reminds me of the Count. I spend many a lonely night wishing that the words I speak to it will be heard, and not just fall upon the lifeless pigments and canvas. Your best bet is to speak to residents of the castle. Once you have found out all you can, search for physical clues.
Okay, so I need to start accusing people.
Chanel and Orgnolf both reside in the private quarters section. They have been restricted to remain indoors, so they should be easy to find. You may also want to speak to Bitneld, the captain of the guard. He can be found on patrol in Coral or in the barracks. Finally, I would try speaking to Orak Grogoth, who is my steward. He resides in the private quarters section as well. If he isn't in the castle, he may be at the Northern Goods and Trade, buying food to stock our larder.
Alright. So these are the people we need to talk to?
Good luck, investigator.
So this quest is probably quite long, because I need to do lots of things. First, I need to talk to each one of the involved here, to see if they give me like any sort of hint, you know, or one of them at least like show some culpability. So after that, I need to actually search for the physical clues. So there's going to be like traces and footsteps and things of that nature. And later I'll have to like make a decision, like who I want to accuse of the crime. And basically that's it. And after this one, we also have the Germain Brothers quest, which are about a pair of twins and some trolls, I think, or maybe ogres. We'll see. So I apologize for the the Rifle Thunder's quest. I have no idea how to fix that. I've never had that problem before. Trust me, over the years I've had like at least like 500 different bugs in this game. And that is with the unofficial patch, by the way, that fixes most of the bugs. But I really have no idea what's going on. So I'll see if I'll have to either like complete this quest using the console, if I can just skip the quest and nothing happens, you know, or if I can switch or use the console to achieve a quest state that will actually allow me to complete the rest of the quest, you know. I don't know how exactly I'm going to fix that. But other than that, most of the other quests should be completely doable. So that's it, guys. In the next episode, we'll continue here in Coral, completing the quests. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.